Hello, welcome. My name is Laura. I'm the founder and one of the teachers at the Yoga Class, which is a digital yoga movement and meditation studio and app. And I'm really happy to be here today to guide you through a super short and strong 10-minute flow to fire up the core. We're going to be connecting into the core, all sides of the core, 360 degrees of the core, and you won't need any props for this class. The full version of this class is available on the Yoga Class, and just a little point for today, make sure you listen into your body. Take what you need, don't push yourself too hard, just make sure you do what's right for you today. Lovely. So we're going to make a start in our down dog, pushing the hips up nice and high. Hands shoulder distance apart, feet hip distance apart. Find that lovely long line in the spine. You can pedal out through the feet. Just take a little bit of opening, release through the back body, through the shoulders. Chest magnetizes towards the thighs. Pedal out through the feet to lengthen through the hamstrings. And then coming to your breath, breathing in. Through the nose, exhale through the nose. 2 more there, breathing in. Exhale. Strong and steady breath in through the nose. Keep that nice length in the back of the neck. Exhale. Now we're going to drop the knees towards the mat as the shoulders stack over the wrists. So you want to make sure, get everything in line here. Make sure your wrists are underneath your shoulders. Push firmly into all points of the hands. And we're just going to float those knees. So floating tabletop. I want you to get this sensation of this core awareness, this core activation. So we've got this strength point in the shoulders by really pushing into the hands, doming that central point up between the shoulder blades to the sky. We've got activation in the core by drawing up through the pelvic floor, lower belly draws in, almost like you can feel the rib cage drawing together. The belly button draws in and up, so really activate through the full core. Lovely. Don't forget your breath. The breath is what makes it yoga. Strong breath in, strong breath out. Lovely. Drop the knees just for a second. And then we're going to come back up into our plank position. So if this is too much in your plank, you can drop the knees at any point. Again, get that sensation of that core activation, that drawing in from all points of the core. Belly button draws in. Now we're going to do a slow drawing the knee into the right upper arm. Nice and slow, steady. Keep that belly button drawing in as you do so. Step the right foot back. Left knee draws in. Keep the shoulders over the wrists. Step it back. Lovely. Big breath in. Draw everything in. And then drop the knees down. Shift the weight forward, lowering all the way down onto your belly. Hands underneath the shoulders. We're going to lift the chest, float those hands. Pubic bone pushes into the mat. Tops of the feet push into the mat. Draw the shoulder blades back. Keep the length in the back of the neck. So we're activating through the posterior here, the back of our core, the lower back. Breathe. Lovely. One more breath. Lift a little bit higher. And then exhale, push into the hands. Lift the hips, tuck the toes. Down dog. We're here just for one breath, breathing in. Exhale. Inhale, sweep the right leg up, 3-leg dog. Exhale, knee to nose as you stack the shoulders over the wrists. Draw that everything in again. Draw that core in. All points of that core wrap in. Belly button draws to spine. Lovely. One more breath. And then step the right foot in between the hands. We're going to glide off the back leg, coming into our warrior 3. Now working into the core by reaching the hands forward. Want to keep that chest nice and open. Drop that left hip down. Lovely. Draw the belly button in. Draw up through the lower belly. Rib cage draws in. One more breath. Exhale, we're going to drop the back foot down with control. Drop the hands down, step back to your plank position, and we're going to lower the left forearm down to the mat at a right angle. We're going to make sure that the elbow's underneath the shoulder. Lift up and out of that shoulder and rotate the right arm up to the sky. Forearm side plank. Lovely. Lift up through the hips, rotate the chest, and then we're going to draw this bottom knee in to connect to the side of the core, to the obliques. So we're really drawing that knee in and up. Lovely. We breathe. If this is too much, drop the bottom knee. Lovely. One more breath there. Draw it in a little bit more. And then we're going to come back into our forearm plank. Up into our plank. Lovely. Make sure you've got that core activation. Drop the knees, shift the weight forward, lower down to the mat. Now, another little bit of posterior work. So we're going to reach the hands behind us. You can keep the palms facing down, or you can interlace the hands behind you. Try and draw the palms of the hands together. Draw the fist away from you, away from the body. Maybe lift the feet. So locust, Shalabhasana. Keep the length in the back of the neck. Lift the chest, lift the feet. Try and draw those feet together here. Active through the full body. Breathe. Keep that length in the back of the neck. One more breath. Lift a little bit higher. And lowering down. Lovely. Take a little shake out with those hips if you need. Hands come underneath the shoulders. Exhale, down dog. Big breath in here. Keep it connected to the breath. That's what makes it yoga. Exhale, release. Now we're going to sweep that left leg all the way up. Inhale, three-leg dog. Exhale, knee comes through to the nose. Try and connect the knee to the nose as you stack the shoulders over the wrists. Draw everything in. So imagine the lower belly is pulling in, the belly button's drawing to spine, the lower ribs are drawing in. Squeeze that knee into the chest. One more breath. And then exhale, drop the foot in between the hands. Well done. Now we're going to glide off the back leg here, coming into your warrior three. Now keep the right hip dialing down, strong through the back leg. Reach through the fingertips. Again, imagine everything's drawing in, hugging in. Reach the hands forward to work more into the core. Lovely. One more breath. Exhale, dropping the back foot down with control, coming back into our plank position and coming into our forearm side plank on the other side. So right forearm comes down this time. Spin onto the outside edge of the right foot, sweep the left hand up. You can always come into your supported variation here. Try and make sure that this elbow is stacking underneath the shoulder. Lift the hips, rotate the chest. And then we're going to draw this bottom knee, the right knee up into the chest. Draw as high up as you can, working into that right side waist. Reach up, breathe. Lovely. One more breath. Lift that knee a little bit higher. And then we're going to swing back round with control into our forearm plank. Come back up into our plank position, and you can just push back into your down dog, or you can move through your connecting vinyasa half or full. Inhale, we lift. Exhale, down dog. We will meet in down dog. One big breath. Exhale, release. Lovely. Bend the knees, look forward. Inhale, step or float all the way up to the top of your mat. Now we're going to come up into Navasana. So make sure you're on your sit bones. Lift up and out of that lower back as much as you can, broad across the chest. Bring the hands behind the knees to start, lifting the shins parallel with the mat. Nice. Maybe you want to float the hands here. Again, draw that belly button in. We're also working into the hip flexors here. From here, we're going to lower down to our low boat. Nice. Keep that lower back connected to the mat here. Keep the chest lifted. Nice and long with the legs, as low as you can go with the legs. Strength draws you back up. Now, if that's too much, bring the hands, forearms down onto the mat. And you can just use your hands to help you do so. We're going to take a few pulses here. Think strong thoughts. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, we lift. So think about getting that nice core connection again. This time we really want to hug everything in. Lower back connects into the mat. When you come up, we lift up and out of that lower back. Exhale, we lower. Nice. Inhale, we lift. And then we're going to cross the ankles, ground the hands, step it back into our plank position. Wide knees, seat comes back to the heels, child's pose. Big breath in. Exhale, melt it all down onto the mat. Find that nice softness with the breath now. That nice steady breath, connecting in to ourselves just to finish that strong, short flow to connect to our core. Breathing in. Exhale, release. Now you can hold there for as long as you need or come into your full Shavasana. Thank you so much for joining me. If you'd like to do the full version of that class, it's available on the yoga class. Thank you for joining me. Namaste. Hopefully I will see you soon.